What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the launch day of the second Link ECU car pack for Assetto Corsa, and I am very happy to announce and proud to present the three new cars for the pack. So it's going to be Masiyama's S15, we got the Matt Field's Corvette, Travis Reeder's S13. The point of this video will be kind of going more in depth with more of the features on the actual cars and just the cool little things that I thought was worth sharing. Question mark. So before I get right into it, I just want to thank Link ECU, Jason at Link ECU, and all the pro drivers, Matt Field, Travis, and Mr. Masiyama, all for helping me with kind of getting accurate representations of the car and just filling in the blanks with any details or anything that I need. A huge shout out to them and thank you for the opportunity. I did not think that at the start of COVID I would start this, and here we are releasing a whole pack for everyone. It's a surreal opportunity, and I really appreciate it from everyone and all the subscribers as well. You know, with seeing my subscriber count go up, it really does motivate me to keep making videos and keep creating content. So I do appreciate everyone and everyone's support. Well, enough of this happiness. Let's get into it. This is Matt Fields. I forgot the exact year of the car, but here's Corvette. A lot of the cars in the pack will be representing of 2020 season. There will be some new things on 2021. Some sponsors or accessories will be a tiny bit different. So just keep that in mind. I think Fields' car, we have his new wheels on, the 4-star F14s. We have his new wheels on there just to I like the style of these, and it was worth making those. I really like how they came out. Super deep dish. I think they're literally called like super deep concave or something. Basics on this car, the actual car is a HGK kit, full carbon Kevlar HGK, which is insane. You don't really notice the Kevlar until you go back in the hatch and you take a look at in here. Then you can see the Kevlar on the wheel wells itself, but he really flexes that Kevlar in the fact that he doesn't really show it. He just shows it. He's like, oh yeah, we got some Kevlar in there too. He also does have additional over fender or fender flare that he added. Maybe just wanted the extra thick. You know what I'm saying? The little bolts on it accurately represents just the vibe of the car. He's got this nice carbon fiber arrow at the bottom with the green striping. I really like the green striping. Something about it really gives that presence, that low presence, and that menacing look. Some cool things like this asymmetrical intercooler radiator, something, whatever this thing is, nice and dirty. It's been through some battles. He's got these American mirrors. Inside we have right now we have the Cobra Motorsport seats. I'm pretty sure he's changed his seats to a different one for this year, but full carbon dash. We have a Link Strada MXS 5-inch display. Steering wheel, this I believe changed to a Momo for this year. Got a handbrake. This is a little bit more golder, but it's kind of a hard color to match. So it's as close as I can get it. But he's got a full carbon fiber sequential shifter. Now in game the cars will be H pattern. I believe you can still do sequential if you like. There is sequential animations as well. So it won't be H pattern animations, but it'd be more sequential, just back and forth. He's got his little, whatever this button box thing is called. In the back we got some things happening. We got I believe this is his swirl tank, maybe? I know I looked this up before, and someone in a comment can probably inform, but there's some extra piping. We got some NOS bottle with the drift cave. Yeah, this car's rowdy. 1,000 horsepower. Driving characteristic wise, it will be tough because it has a lot of power. It's gonna feel like it's blowing off the tires. Just really try to modulate the throttle, and it can haul some ass. So we also do have these LED bars as the headlights. I kind of like the look of it. Kind of gives it more of like a battle look instead of the stock headlights. Makes it more interesting. Basic specs, we have his Instagram is shown here at mattfield777. Go and give him a follow. He's running a 7-liter supercharged V8. He's running a Link ECU Thunder as his engine management. The dash, he's running a 5-inch Link MXS Strata. The wheels, as I said, were Forged Star F14 Super Deep Concave in white. Go check it out. They are super deep. They have like a concave version and then a super deep concave. I like the super deeps better. But body kit, as that was HDK. Animation is made by Marshy. Physics and data is by my buddy Kane. Huge shout out to them. Without them, honestly, like the cars will be cool, but they won't be as cool as they are. So huge shout out. Go check out the website of Link to grab your gear and make sure you have CSP 1.6 and higher. But moving on to Reader's S13, we'll kind of do it backwards. He's running a 434 cubic inch LS V8 with nitrous. Yeah, this is obviously, he's not running this car this year. This is kind of a tribute for Old Red. But he's running the Link ECU Thunder as well. Same dash. His wheels are Koenig Ampliforms. We actually had sounds made by Gabe over at GRQ_media, also known as Gabe IS300. Join his Discord. He does all the drag stuff and he's a very good sound modder, so go check him out. Physics by Kane. Let's take a look at the car. This one's a little bit less on the power, still in the high 900s, but you know, not 1,000 horsepower. This was a fun one to make. This was a 1 S13. Got the LED bars of the headlights with the sleepy eye look. Carbon fiber, aero. Here are the Koenig Ampliforms. I think they look great. Like, that's a good fit for the car, especially with the spoke color. He's got his signature super ginormous filter coming out the hood with the massive V8. If you go to the animations tab, we got the purge here. Now it's not gonna look pretty, but we have a little nozzle hole here. Where's it at? There you go. Right there. It's right there. So NOS purge hole, and then it's programmed to your horn. So most of the people all have a horn. So just hit the horn and bada bing bada boom. And go psh, psh. It's sick. Got some over fenders. We got some double roof spoiler on spoiler action. You know, with the nice rivets on there. This car, as some might notice, will have the most damage in terms of from the get-go. So we got some, you know, he's done a little wall taps here and there. He couldn't replace his tail lights in time, so we got a little cracks, but you know, they still work. Interior's definitely seen some better days. This was a fun one to do. Use Substance Painter to get all the wear and scratches and stuff. And it's a, you know, he's had the car for 10 plus years and wanted to really portray the battles that Old Red has been through. So definitely gave it some damage. A little bit hard to see with this lighting, but got this dash with this button box here. Yeah, these, they will like fully push in, animate and stuff when you hit the purge, which is super cool. Got a Sparkle wheel, jet fuel only sticker. Got his Old Red dash. Link ECU Thunder down here. We got going on the back. We got a cool suit cooler with some lines running down the side. Fire extinguisher and NOS bottle. We are running his accurate gear ratios that he has available to him. When you go through the setups, you can kind of select which one you want. He has some specifically for bank tracks, some for straight flat tracks, and high speed ones. So it is a 4-speed, so keep that in mind. We actually have a dirty paint version. So I kind of went ham with the dirt and with the damage. I think it looks pretty sweet. Like, it just makes it look like it's been through some shit. It's seen some shit. It's another option. The skin's just called T-Reader 2020 Dirty. That's pretty much it for Reader's S13. This was a very fun one to make. Next up we have Masiyama's S15. So this one, I know a lot of people really like the Kazama kit, and it was fun making for sure. But let's go into the specs. So motor-wise, he's running 2JZ. No shit. Engine management, he's running a Fury X. We're running the 5-inch Strata as well. The wheels, he's got Graham Lights 57 Extremes. Body kit is by Kazama Auto. I don't think the wing is a Kazama wing. I don't know what the wing is called, but it's a Daytona looking wing. It's a very like controversial look, I feel. A lot of people are like, oh, I absolutely love the wing, and some people are like, oh, yeah. But it's grown on me. I think it really gives the car some character. Same animations and physics. This one is a little bit less on the power from the other two. Still in the 900 range. IRL, he's actually running about high 800s, but due to the fact that we want to keep these cars kind of like similar and not one not being completely overpowered, we wanted to keep them somewhat the same. Now the lights are full CSP, so you will not be able to turn them on in showroom. Be aware of that. Intercooler here, some bash bars. I love this body line here, like it's so aggressive. And then just like looking at it from here, like oh, such a good look. But let's take a look at the inside. Got some Brid seats, Brid, and some Lomaxes here. Yeah, I really like how his interior came out, like from the door like panels to the handle part. Like I think this was a really fun piece to make. I've never done something like this, and it was a challenge for sure. It's so simple, but it was very mechanical and like I don't know, I thought that was really fun. Got some gussets on the cage, on the A pillars. AF ratio gauge there at a steady 14.65 at all times, you know what I'm saying? I mean, preferably probably want to drop to like 13 or 12 when he's toot tooting, but whatever. It'll stay at 14, a nice safe 14.65. We have also a gear indicator here. We have like the thing with Masiyama is his car is very Japanese. Like in real life, it's a lot more cables and stuff just flying around. Like it's so Japanese. It has so much character. We didn't want to more of I didn't want to make every single cable. We also have the charms. Now, being Japanese, I should probably know what these are in terms of like what they actually say and like what they do. I'm assuming because my parents had it, but I'm assuming that it's kind of a probably for like good luck or like safe driving or something along the lines of that or like prosperous whatever something like that. But I thought this was a really fun object thing to make, and when it came out, I was like, oh, that's nice. But kill switch. Got his blinkers as well. His boost dial thing. You want more boost? Okay, let's turn it clockwise. What else we got? We got his button box here. This was super interesting to make just because he had just like stickers. So it definitely it was very time consuming for sure. I think maybe some people may have seen it on my stream when I was making this, but it took a while. Shifter wise, we have a Samsonus sequential. We also have a Handbrake. I'm not sure on the exact brand and such, but it's a Handbrake. Back here, I believe this is his fuel cell area thing. Fire extinguisher. I really like how the back of the seat came out. It's like a shiny, shiny texture, but it's like I don't know what to call it. It's not like it's not just like straight glossy and stuff, but it's got a little texture to it. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little texture. One thing I thought was really cool was his fuel gauge. He has a fuel gauge here, so that way probably his pit crew or whoever can just look at the gauge and say, all right, he's at 3/4 full, good. And he also has some text saying at 3/4. This direct translation would be at 3/4, 20 liters. So I don't know if it's saying 3/4, then he's at 20 liters, or I'm assuming that's what it says. But um, yeah. But I thought that was a really cool little detail. Really want to make sure that that's put in there. What else? He's got a fuel cooler here. He's got his radiator here behind it. Fuel filler neck. We have the radiumauto.com right in there in the filler neck. And then his radium. I re I'm really happy at how this fuel tank came out. All the bolts and stuff on it, the cables, the little like certification thing. It was a fun one to make for sure. Strut towers with the coilover adjustments. And then of course all them bolts. All them bolts bolting that window to the chassis. Another cool thing, he's got this pump. I believe this is one of his water pumps. I want to say. I'm not entirely sure, but got some fans cooling that radiator. Diff, just a nice good old pipe. You know what I'm saying? Just a nice straight pipe. So that is all three. In terms of the other ones, so I've updated the tires as shown here. Tires by Kane. That way I feel like they feel better now. More predictable and just a better overall feel. That is the pack. That is the final V2 pack that includes all of the Link sponsored cars in FD as of 2020. I hope you guys all enjoyed this type of video where I just kind of like walk through the car and just the cool little bits and pieces of the car. And I hope you guys enjoy the pack. There'll be an event soon. Stay updated on that in the Discord. It'll be like another competition style thing. Maybe for I'm saying another chance to win a Link ECU. Last one it was derpy, so let's see if someone else can claim their free Link ECU to run on their project car. But I'll see you guys out there. Have fun with the cars and post a lot of pictures of him. Post a lot of pictures out there. Hashtag LinkECU. Tag me so I can see him. And I might share your photo as well. Thanks for the opportunity. Hope everyone likes him and have fun.